The zookeeper only secretly unlocked the combination lock, but the ape had memorized it. Taking advantage of the darkness, the ape used the memory from the day to successfully open the combination lock. He quickly guarded out of the cage and then kept climbing upward. When he reached the third floor, he twisted the valve open right away, then climbed up to the rooftop along the wire mesh. When he looked at the city in front of him, he jumped straight down from the top of the building, and with a smooth somersault, he landed safely on the ground. When the zookeeper heard the commotion and came out to check, he had no idea that the ape slipped past him from behind. But the ape didn't leave. Instead, he sneaked into the doctor's room while the doctor was sleeping, then quietly opened the refrigerator. Caesar immediately realized this was the genetic drug that had given him high intelligence. When Caesar looked at the spray in front of him, a bold idea popped into his head in an instant. He took the spray directly, then pierced it open with a small knife. Caesar wanted all the apes locked in cages to gain intelligence surpassing that of humans. When the zookeeper made his rounds to check on the cages, Caesar pretended to know nothing. At this time, all the apes in the cages had started to have their own thoughts, and Caesar was constantly looking for an opportunity. When he saw the zookeeper open the cage, Caesar noticed that all his fellow apes had gained intelligence, but they couldn't reveal it yet. They had to wait for the right moment. Just then, the doctor suddenly noticed that the apes, which were usually lazy, were actually gathering together that day. But the doctor didn't think much of it, and Caesar immediately told all the apes to disperse. Meanwhile, inside the laboratory, production of the drug that could mutate apes was still ongoing. Little did anyone know that the doctor, who had developed the drug, had already been eliminated by Caesar. By this time, the apes had already mutated, but the zookeeper had no idea at all. When he saw Caesar outside the cage, he immediately showed up in front of him holding a stick. At this moment, Caesar's gaze turned sharp. Seeing this, his fellow apes quickly grabbed their weapons, for they knew Caesar was their leader, and if necessary, they had to eliminate the threat. The zookeeper kept intimidating Caesar, but just as he was about to do more, the apes around them grew violent. Right after that, Caesar snatched the stick straight out of the zookeeper's hand.